The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. It's the first game in the month of June between the Polar Bears and the New York Mets. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Gore gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now batting, Fabio Koufax. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball two. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ground ball right side, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 1, Foppert.
Into the box now, Shmuel Foppert, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Devore Haddig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Baez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jeremy Pitts gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Gates. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Johnny Gates.
Now here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next up from New York, Louis O'Neill, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back in standing. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first, the first baseman, Darryl Jenkins.
At the plate, Darryl Jenkins. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Gates stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate now, William Takahashi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Pitts has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrel.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. This is in the air to left field. Ambrose is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
That's it. The center fielder.
Digging in, Gregory Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to group.
Launch to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate, Chipper Bonser. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
O'Neill is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, John Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Gaylord Lukrensky would be next. The 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box, Gaylord Lukrensky. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Baez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Stepping up to the plate, Vernon Baez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Baez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Antonio Arroyo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 9 homers and 33 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Jonas Gonzalez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
At the plate, Martin Gaius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Johnny Gates, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bonzer is there, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Standing in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. In there, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Fabio Koufax. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Devore Haddig as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2-1, here it is. Hit to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Next for the Mets, Louis O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Louis O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Mets.
Settling in now, Darryl Jenkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, William Takahashi. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Richard Ambrose is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the 0-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in, Vernon Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The set and the 2-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, who played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Pitts, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Into the box, Gregory hits. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Chipper Bonzer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Stepping in, John Pitts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Two-0 count. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jonas Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball in.
One run on 3 hits. One error in the game for the Mets thus far. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 17.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Gaius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, Johnny Gates, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This one's down to third. Reined in. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close. Ready for another shot now. Louis O'Neill. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Popped him up. Mishmerheisen waits on it, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Standing in, Gaylord Lakrensky.
The catcher, Gaylord.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daryl Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daryl Jenkins.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, William Takahashi. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Four hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Santiago Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 3, Santiago Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Shmuel Poppert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The bat, number 1.
Striding forward now is the DH, Devore Haddig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The third baseman, number 3.
Now in the box, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Vernon Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Antonio Arroyo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two and one. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So striding in, Martin Dias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard ground ball to third. Way to get dirty and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Marshall Inglet is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 4.
Ready once again, Gregory Pitts. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
For the Polar Bear, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Count is 2-1.
Inglet stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Chipper Bonser. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-the-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, John Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. In now, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0-for-2 for him to this point. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Drew Bump gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here. Now at the plate, Johnny Gates.
The second baseman, Johnny.
First offering on its way.
1-1, no strike.
Home. Fouled off. A 1-1.
That's ball two.
Grounder, and this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ball even at 2-2. Now that's popped up. Bump will do this himself, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Darryl Jenkins. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, William Takahashi. He enters this at bat, 1-for-2 with a walk. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Pitcher making a move his feet right there probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that
pitch. So now to the plate, Richard Ambrose. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the Fernando Minoso has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Fernando Minoso.
So digging in now, Gaylord Lukrensky. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching? Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Dero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there to put it away for route number 1. Striding in, Fabio Koufax. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Hit out towards second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Johnny Juarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Vernon Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher, number 17.
Now at the plate, Martin Gaius.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint.
And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
0-1 count and the pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, Dero. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Timothy Chu takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Louis O'Neill, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Darryl Jenkins, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 5-2. Chester Driscoll comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Driscoll, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the second round back in 2023.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Had to go a long way to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. At the plate, Gregory hits. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Chipper Bonzer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marshall Inglet earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chester Driscoll records the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and